everybody. Welcome to the next edition of Locke 1 News. Today is September 20th, 2012. This edition of Locke 1 News is brought to you by the Locke 1 Teacher of the Month, me, Mr. Avila. So if you see me around the halls, I was awarded the August Teacher of the Month this month. Make sure to congratulate me. Remember, Locke 1 is home of the successful saints, where everyone is expected to go to college. This week, you guys, I have to start Locke 1 News with some good news and some bad news. What do you want first? Let's go with the bad news. Bad news, no late start this Wednesday. You are expected to be here at 8 o'clock. That's the bad news, 8 o'clock on Wednesday. The good news is if we get out at noon this Wednesday. So you'll have all of your classes are going to be really short, 30 minutes, 32 minutes each, and you'll be off at noon on Wednesday, but no late start. Remember, we still have an Advanced Pathways Referrals Program. If you have anybody that you know that needs to make up credits, let us know so we can help them finish off their credits and get their diploma. Seniors, remember the Senior Council votes is happening this Friday during advisory. You are voting for all those positions that I've been talking about the last few weeks. Miss Andrade is still selling snacks in the morning, right as soon as you walk in. If you look to your right, which is called Office 8, she's there selling snacks. Support her and buy something. Few news from the counselors. Seniors, remember ACT sign-ups are this Friday, and you need to finish your grad checks with parent signatures. Also, seniors, those of you who haven't passed the KC yet, you will be taking the Math and English KC on October 2nd and October 3rd. Locke High Band is having their first competition at West High on September 29th. Mr. Levin is going to start some parent computer classes on Mondays at 5:30 in room 105. So if your parents are looking for free computer classes to learn, have them join Mr. Levin at 5:30 on Mondays. Also, Mr. Levin's a very busy guy. He's going to be supporting our students with doing an AIDS walk on October 14th. It helps raise funds for AIDS research. Please talk to Mr. Levin if you're interested in doing that. Ms. Rogers also wanted all of you to know that voting will begin soon for the homecoming court. If you're interested in being king or queen, 12th graders, or 9th, 10th, 11th, if you're interested in being a prince or a princess, please sign up in B4 with Miss Rogers. On to some club news. Students Run LA, remember their first marathon is September 22nd. Cheer them on. They're going to do some crazy stuff that day. The Big Dinos are still doing their after-school tutoring Tuesdays and Thursdays with Mr. Ramos. Handball Club is still going on with Mr. Villegas after school. Please come and join him and play some handball. The Video Game Geeks are off and running, like I mentioned last week. 3:15 in room 202. The meeting is the second, third, and fourth Wednesdays of every month. So 3 Wednesdays a month, the Video Game Geeks are meeting. But it is for people that have 3.0 GPAs or up. So make sure you keep up your grades so you can join the Video Game Geeks. Miss Wada is hosting an urban expression clubs. If you're into graffiti art and you want to contribute some art around the campus, join her in Office 8 Wednesdays at 3:15. Again, that's that room. As soon as you walk in, Miss Andrade's room to your right. Locke Sports News, our football team will be home this week. Today, JV is playing at 3 o'clock. Tomorrow, on Friday, varsity is playing at 3 o'clock at home. As soon as class is over at 3:10, not before that, run on over to the field, support our teams. Girls volleyball is having their games at home this week. JV at 2:30, varsity at 4, here at home against Manual Arts. Girls tennis at Manual Arts, so they will be away this Monday at 2:30. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we're going to have a basketball tournament against all of the Green Dot high schools. If you are interested in forming a basketball team, guys or girls representing Locke 1, please see Mr. Green in room 208 so that we can get some practices going and get you ready for the Animo Hoops Cup coming up soon. Going to end with a little bit of shout-outs. Miss Vita wants to shout out the JV football team, and we all should be giving a round of applause for our JV football team. They were victorious last week, and she wanted to shout out to all the teachers for working so hard. Specifically, I want to do a little shout out for Miss Gorsuch, who I know you've been working really hard, and just want to let you know that we appreciate you for everything that you do at this school. Finally, I want to end with some pretty important news that for the first time in like 10 years, UCLA has a better record than USC in football. UCLA is undefeated, 3-0. USC lost over the weekend. They are 2-1. Sorry, I just had to take a moment to appreciate that because that's a big deal. It's been a long time for me. Lock 1 is home of the successful Saints, where everyone is expected to go to college. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, one lock, one love. We will see you next week.